Now this one. Transformers one. Optimus Prime. I'm done. Look at that. Oh boy, I'm about to make a name for myself.
My friends know I'm Steven, having big giants and shaking them in my face beautifully.
Come on, Mono Me. This thing is awesome. Studio Series, Deluxe Class, Cheeseburger Class, Class of Deluxe, Classy. Yeah. 25 stepperoonies to transform this bad boy, and look at that backdrop. It includes the backdrop and everything. I'm not gonna lie, this box is pretty awesome. I'm gonna probably have to keep this box. It's pretty nice. Oh, yeah, to be honest, Splatoonies. But will I keep the backdrop open? Probably not. Yeah, I'm just running out of shelf room. That non-existent shelf room. This is not for the ages of 0 to 3 because of small choking hazards. Elements they plastic need to not get recycled. Okay. Alright. Now let's get this bad boy out of the box. Oh yeah. Oh, get that out of the way. So, we pulled him out. We got this nice little scenery. Of course, it's got the scenery in there. And it's got the little stand at the bottom. Probably just going to keep it in there for now. Not going to fly. And so we got Mr. Transformer, Optimus Primal, Optimus Prime, Cheeseburger Flymal. He's going crazy. I'm not going to lie. He's got some little parts back here that I got to get out. So probably going to do that. Probably going to take him out of this little prison they have him kept in. But yeah, let's get right into the review. And there he is, fully kitted out of his box. And this figure can also pull off some pretty sick moves. There's ankle tilts and all sorts of movements everywhere. And he's also got a surprise joint right here for, I assume, transformation, but his arm can also pop out right here for extra movability. But these little smokestack guns were not on here before. Those came in that little package. This little axe, Energon X, was not in there before. You had to plug that in. And this little piece for his backpack was not there before either. And you also have to plug that in. But may I say that this figure does look pretty nice. His head sculpt is not terrible. It's just fully painted blue. And the details on the head are pretty nice. Details throughout the body are decent. And I do understand everybody's complaint with this piece now. It's too wide. It doesn't fit on there very well. It pops off every time you move. And it's just bad all around. Honestly, it would be better without it, but without this thing here, his crotch basically looks pretty bare, so you kind of have to keep it on there to at least make it look decent. But yeah, gonna move on to articulation and then transformation. Alright, articulation wise, starting with his head, believe that's on a ball joint. Yep, you can see it. It goes full 360. His arms are on a whoopsies. They're on a whoopsies. And they swivel 100% 360 degrees. They can come out, like I said, they're on this little mushroom swivel. His arms can bend 90 degrees exactly forwards. That's about it. His elbows can twist completely around 360 on both sides. His waist can twist 360. Can also pop open. Oh yeah, one more thing.
Oh yeah. One more thing.
Completely forgot that his matrix is also kind of just sitting in there. Yeah, that's also pretty cool. Forgot about that little piece. But yeah, his stacks can move 360. His hips can move up to 90 forwards and 90 backwards about. But that is also limited at his hip here. If this thing wants to cooperate or not, that will be your judgment on whether or not he can move his hips that way. Sometimes you might as well just be better off unplugging that thing and just like moving it how you want. Because that pelvis thing is terrible. Also, my legs are like, my hip joints are extremely tight on the ball joint here. But we got ankle tiltage, or do have ankle tiltage here. Full 360 at the knees. Also, knees have a little bit past 90 degree, and they can splits. Let's see, can splits about that much, almost do the full splits. That's actually crazy. I didn't think he could do the full splits there. His elbows, I forgot, are also on a swivel. They're on this little ratchet thing, actually. So that's pretty cool, too. Pretty nice articulation for Optimus Prime. Now let's get him into his quote-unquote truck mode. Oh yeah, and also if you wanted him to hold the Matrix, he can do so. And also have his little chest popped open. For tonight to do. Alright. So now you have the Matrix. I'm just gonna plug it back into Optimus Prime. Next, we're going to remove his little guns here, whatever that is, and turn his head full 360 backwards. Turn him around and bring up his piece. His head should be able to just fold, yeah, right into there. There we go. Going to go to his feet, flip them down, 180 his feet, or his ankles, bend his figure over, like so. Pluck out his little hood there, bring down his arms like so. Plug it in. And his hat goes over top. Let's get it turned around. There we go. I had it all backwards. I don't think he's quite done yet, though. I think that's supposed to go in. Yep. So the arms can plug in. There we go. And once we've finally done all of that, we go back another step because, You can fit the axe in here somewhere. Axe can fit right in here between his legs, and it just kind of plugs in with everything. Make sure everything else is still plugged in, and then you can grab his smokestacks actually first. Be nice if they were turned upwards. Unfortunately, they're kind of stuck this way, so they just kind of look like guns instead of smokestacks. Speaking of guns, this front gun part, or his backpack piece, gets turned into a front little bumper. It's kind of neat. At least it's something, I guess, but it's the most tiniest piece of plastic ever that wasn't really necessary to include, but they included it. And honestly, it's not a terrible mode. Biggest complaints is that it just looks like a big old humble jumble of Optimus Prime that folded over into, I mean, you can literally see his hands poking out, his feet poking out. At least you can't see his head, but it's pretty obvious that it's Optimus Prime, and he's pretty hollow at the bottom. You can just see his kibble and junk everywhere. But nonetheless, it's Optimus Prime. He rolls pretty nicely, actually, for not having real wheels. I actually really do like these wheels. The blue transparent and the red that goes with Optimus Prime's color here. Everything folds up nicely, and I really do quite enjoy it. Is it painful to transform, though? Yes. Is he worth it for the price of $30? No. If you can get him for the price that I got him for, like 15 to $10, like, that would be way better, but he is definitely not worth the price point of $30, let me tell you. And none of these are. I wanted the Orion Pax one, the one that comes with the chainsaw. That one is currently $30. Do I feel like paying $30 for Transformer right now? No. Especially in this economy right now. Getting careful with my wallet, because the tariffs have been rising lots of prices, and not much I can do about that. But anyways, we have Optimus Prime transformed, and I shall transform him back. Starting with removing his front cheeseburger bumper. Pretty much just unplug everything. Unpeg his X. Flip out his toes. 180 his little shins. Side shins. Bring down the most annoying piece ever. 180 him around. Tip off his head here first, so we can release his arms and get them plugged in like so, and get it plugged in like the other one, like so. Once we have done that, this piece can finally plug in, and can turn around his backpack, flip out the head, turn him around. Just about finished. Just have to get his axe in his hand. And his little gun pieces, and just get plugged right into his backpack. just like so. There we go. And there is Orion Pax. Or, sorry, Optimus Prime. This one is actually Optimus Prime. But I do actually like him in his robot mode quite a bit more. And this has been the review of Optimus Prime Studio Series Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Edition Takara Tomy Generations 1112 Cheeseburger Delve Optimus Prime in his glory. Hope you've enjoyed my videos lately. I'll be coming out with lots more, I'll tell you that much. I got some of these guys. So be prepared for that.